What's up, guys? It's Giovanni back with the night video for the 21.5 Atlas. I'm gonna do a quick part of the video right here in the pitch black dark, and then I would move to a more brighter area. So if you have not seen the daytime video of this, I suggest you go and watch it. You get more information out of that video. This video is just going to be fairly quick. It's going to go through some stuff and just to show you guys what it looks like at night. First, I'm going to just start off with the headlights. These are LED. Right there is the high and low beam. Here is the cornering lights, and then this is your daytime running light. When the headlights are on, like you see right now, the daytime running light does dim down a little bit, and then during the day it's at its brightest capacity. Right there's your amber side marker. Since I'm still up here, and now that I just remembered as well, with the cornering lights, which are right here, they activate in whichever direction you're going in. So if you're going to the left, this will turn on, and vice versa. Now if you're going in reverse, they both turn on, so you can get a wider view to see what's around you. You can have a better view of what's around you at night. I'm gonna come to the back here. So right here is your reverse light, and your turn signal is right there underneath. This portion lights up when you have your foot on the brake. This back here is full LED. In the front, the only incandescent bulb is the turn signal. We'll be looking to change that. I've just been busy with other things, but I will change. There are some things that I would add to it eventually, and that would be one of them, which is changing the turn signal bulbs in the front to an LED light. As you see, the license plate light as well as LED. This is all from factory. Since I'm already back here, I'll just start with the inside from back here. So if you did not see the first video, you can open the trunk by kicking your foot under the bumper, but it will not work if the car is on. So right now the car is on and it's running. So it won't work, so I'll just use my finger to open it here. So as long as the car is off, whether it's unlocked or not, as long as you have the key on you, or even if it's off and the key is inside of the car, you can still kick your foot under the bumper and it'll open the trunk for you. So you have lighting on both sides. Again, if you want to get a more detailed video that's in the daytime video, you can go and head over to my channel, and you'll see it there. It's my latest video before this one. So I'm gonna just hit this button right here to close it. Now I'm gonna just turn on the turn signals. Well, first I'll show you the cornering lights in case you were wondering what it looks like. So right now the wheel is straight, and these are the low beams on. The high beams would look like that. If I turn the wheel to the right, it brightens up that whole right side of the car. Same thing for the left. As long as I turn it to the left, it'll brighten up this whole left side of the car. And then once I have it in reverse, both lights turn on, so you get a very clear view of what's around you, even if you're going in reverse. Let me just show you what the turn signals look like. There are LED turn signal indicators on both mirrors. One thing I forgot to mention, you won't be able to see it here, you will once I move to a brighter area. I forgot to mention in the daytime video, with this R-line, with the R-line trims in any Volkswagen, I had explained in the first one what it comes with, but one thing that I missed was that also the bottom portion of the doors, they come body colored. If you don't get an R-line, it'll just be plastic cladding on the bottom portion of all 4 doors. All right, so I'm gonna just do a tour of the inside, and then I'll move to a brighter area and show you what it looks like again on the outside, and that'll complete this video. So this is the driver's side. You have your window controls there, your mirror controls. Down here you have this light right here towards the bottom. Underneath the window controls is where your sorry, I'm trying to make it focus. Right there on the bottom is the control for the tailgate, for the trunk. So you can open and close it from here. There's your automatic headlight controls. Your lock and unlock button. If you lock the doors, it'll turn orange. When they're unlocked, it'll go back to showing it the same color, which is like a white LED throughout the whole car. It's the same color. The controls here on the steering wheel do light up as well. There's the instrument cluster. Here is the Apple CarPlay. Now, if you want information on everything that this is about, whether it be settings and features that it has and whatnot, you can just go to the first video that I made. You have the climate control controls down here. I have it off right now, but if you have it turned on, this is what it would look like. Your USB-C plug-in is backlit as well, so you could find it easily if you have to plug in the cable. Right here is the gear shift, and it shows you right here which gear you're in. Whatever gear you're in, it'll obviously show it brighter, so you see the P is a little bit brighter. Here's your start-stop button, your 4Motion controls. This is the parking brake right here, electronic parking brake. And then this is your monitoring system, if you want to activate it to see what's behind you if you're parked, or to see, you know, how close something may be to you, whether it be in the front or in the back. Again, with this, I go in detail with this in the daytime video. And then you can turn that back off. Right there on both sides, the driver and passenger side, it has the ambient lighting. You can adjust the brightness. I don't remember what brightness I have it set to. I think it might go brighter than that, but for me, that's a decent brightness. It's not too bright and it's not too dark either. Same thing follows through with the buttons on the passenger's door. Up here you have your mirror with your compass. The controls up there are backlit as well. Now all the lights throughout the Atlas are LED, and that is from factory. I did put the disclaimer out in the first video, and I should have said it in the beginning. Nothing has been done to it as far as aftermarket. The only thing that's been done is the tint in the front windows and on the front windshield, and that's pretty much it. There's your car net controls. The mirrors are LED as well. The mirror light. All right. think that's pretty much it to show you guys what the front looks like. Let me just show you the back really quick. Oh, the doors were locked, did not realize. So the only backlit button back here is just the window switch. There is no other controls back here. And then here's your climate control for the rear. Down here is your other two USB-C ports that are also backlit just like the front. And then right next to it is your, can't see it I'm pretty sure, but right here is the 115 volt power outlet. It's like a house outlet. Again, in the daytime video I go through all of that stuff and you could see it in the video. So there's the LED lights that it came with from factory. They're not extremely bright, but they do the job. So that's pretty cool that it came with those. Usually that comes on the higher trims. There's the third row back there. Everything material wise, everything follows through all the way to the third row. So nothing changes, it's all consistent. All right. I'm gonna move to a brighter area now and show you guys the outside again, and I'll be done with the video. And one thing that just came to mind, I forgot to mention it in the first video, in the daytime video. There is another USB-C port here in the middle, in the center console, and it is backlit as well. You can see it right there. So there's a total of 5 USB-C ports. You have 2 regular power outlets, and then the one in the middle in the second row is the house regular 115 volt power outlet. With these controls, now that I think about it, I could show you guys that. This is the controller to have the off even if the doors are open, or turn it back on if you want them to turn on when the doors are open. These are the 2 controls for these lights, and then this is to turn on the rear lights. If you need to see back there at night, you just hit that button and it'll turn on all the lights just in the back. Now with the cornering lights, I'll show you guys when I get to where I'm gonna stop. I'll show you guys what it looks like with it on, in case you're wondering. But with the cornering lights, it's not just a quick on and off. As you saw when I showed it earlier, it gradually turns on and then gradually turns off, which I find pretty cool. And they're actually very convenient, especially being in a dark car with tint. And being in Florida where there's a lot of areas where they're not very well lit, it's very convenient to have that feature. So I'm gonna just stop right here. One thing that I just remembered as well, these lights down here, they are in the front 2 doors. They light up the ground. Now on the SEL, I believe on the SEL and up, or maybe just the premium ones, they have the one where it projects the Volkswagen logo on the ground. You can get this from Volkswagen parts. That is one thing that I do plan on getting as well. I'm gonna just change it out to the one where it projects the logo on the ground when you have the door open. But for now, that still works. It's another LED light. lights up the ground pretty well. So the car may look a little bit clean, but it's actually kind of dirty. And then obviously you can see right there on the roof, it's already starting to get that humidity. It's pretty humid out here in Florida right now. Alright, so I'm going to just show you how the corner lights look when they are on, and then I'll stop the video right there. I'm going to turn the wheel to the left. So, in case you're wondering, that's how the cornering lights work. Now obviously that flickering that you're seeing there in the LED light, that's just through the camera. It's not doing that in real life. So yeah. And as you can see there on the ground, this whole area, see right here is lighting all this up for you. Really, with just the low beams on, it just lights up pretty much this right here, and then with that cornering light, it lights all this up right here for you. Alright, so that completes the video on this 21.5 Atlas SE with tech V6 4Motion R-Line. One thing that just came to mind as well, by the way, these are the faux exhaust tips. They actually look pretty good. I'm not a fan of faux exhaust tips, as many aren't, but I feel as if you're gonna do fake exhaust tips, at least make it look as real as possible, and these look pretty real to me, especially from far away. You don't need to be that far to see, and it still look pretty real. You only notice it when you're up on it, probably not even, but I feel they look pretty good compared to others. Alright guys, so I'll end the video right here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate any likes and comments that you guys give. I might make other videos, I'm not sure. Just stay tuned. I appreciate anything, any shares that you guys do. Feel free to subscribe if you would like. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys viewing my videos. You guys have a great evening, and see you guys later.